This is Carl at National RV Detroit. I'm going to walk you through this 2021 Cedar Creek, model number 377BH. It's a fifth wheel trailer. So I'm just going to go over some of the features of the trailer. This is not a floor plan video or a sales video. It's just a how-to video. Okay. So you have slide toppers on each of the slide outs. Okay. You also have a power awning with an LED strip here on above the door and the door side. As you can see, you've got a 6-point leveling system by Lippert called Level Up, and it's an automatic leveling system with 6 contact points. Okay. You can also adjust the length of your legs on this on your stairway by pushing this up and then adjusting the legs accordingly, going up or down hole by hole. Okay, so this folds out, and this is what your grill sits on. In this case, it's a griddle. All right, this is your central vacuum here. Okay, after you put your grill out here, you have to use this hose, this LP hose, and you would plug it into the grill, obviously, and then the other end of the hose would go right into that quick connect down there. Okay, so make sure you got to plug that in. Your refrigerator is a dorm refrigerator, and as soon as you plug the trailer in, it turns on. There's no switch, so it's on as long as you're plugged in. And this is for your sprayer. A sprayer is that coiled blue sprayer you see way over there. Okay. This bag here of mesh, this blue mesh bag, has your vacuum attachments in it. This is the screen for your 3 cameras. You have 2 side cameras and a rear camera. So this will display all 3 at the same time, or you can pick them out one at a time, whatever you want to do. It plugs into your cigarette lighter. We'll show you how it works when you pick up the trailer. It's activated when you turn on your running lights. Not with most tow vehicles, you have to manually turn the lights on. Don't use the automatic sensor. I can't say for yours for sure until you try it, but if it's not coming on, you'll know that you have to physically grab a hold of the knob and turn on the running lights. Okay. And there's also some more hardware, different ways to mount this and that sort of thing. Okay. You can mount a TV out here. There's a video out plus power. All right. Front storage right there, and this is the control panel for your leveling system. So basically, you have auto level, which is the most common feature used. So after you unhook from your tow vehicle, you pull it away, then you would push auto level, and it'll level it. Now it always stores in memory the last hitch height, so it'll remember where this was set when you unhitch from your tow vehicle. So if you push, you go into the scrolling here, and you come down to auto hitch height, and push enter to begin. You push enter, and it'll return this to the same position it was in when you unhitch. So theoretically, you should be able to slide right underneath and hook it up, and off you go. You can also work this manually. If you scroll through here, you can auto retract. You be careful with auto retract because the front will nosedive. You don't want to have anything underneath when you're nosediving. Manual mode, so you can move the jacks independently. Okay, so by doing these buttons here. So that's the gist of it. It's very simple. There's also, let's see, the directions are probably right here. Yeah, you also have the directions right here on the inside of this door. Now, this of course is your hydraulic pump and the reservoir. You got double batteries. They're wired together as 12 volts, so it just doubles the storage capacity. So you have 2 12-volt batteries wired together as 1, so you have double the storage capacity. All right, this is a reel here, of course. That's your sprayer I was telling you about. That's your dump hose. Okay, now this is your water dock. First of all, you can turn your batteries on and off with this switch here. You're just about always going to leave it on. When you put it in storage, you can shut it off if you choose to. But when you're traveling or when you're plugged into the campground, you always want it on so it recharges your batteries. These are your 3 dump valves, 2 gray. This is the sink galley gray tank, and this is the bathroom gray tank, sink and shower water, and of course this is the black tank here for toilet water and waste. Always dump the black first because it's the dirtiest water, then use the gray to kind of wash it out. After you do that, you can, let me look around here for a second, you can hook your hose at the dump station right onto here. This is the black tank flush. Then you leave your black tank valve open, you turn on the faucet, and it'll spray the inside of your black tank out and clean off the sensors and just clean it in general. So it's a really good thing to do. Okay. These are bypass valves for your water heater. This is a winterizing hose. You just pull this out of here and then select it with this valve. That's to draw antifreeze into the system. And to change between city water and tank, you go right. You're looking right here. So the most common way, at city water, you have your hose hooked up to here, and you're all set. Now, if you go to a campground that does not have plumbing on the campsites, you can fill it, and by going like that, and then use the water pump to pump the water out of the tank. So everything will still work just like you have city water, even though you're pumping it out of the tank. Okay. Pretty standard stuff. So this is your water heater. I just want you to know that there's a switch right here, if you can see it. It's an on-off rocker switch. It controls the heating element, electric heating element that's behind this cover here. So remember that that switch is there. Also, this is the drain for it. Takes an 1 1/16 6-point socket, and you can drain your water heater manually that way. This one has a 10-gallon tank on the back of it. All right. This is your power cord. It's a 50 amp cord and 30 feet long. This is a 50 amp system. They also give you the reducers to reduce it down. And last but not least, back here, this is your backup camera. So I don't know if I should, anyway, there's one on each side, of course, towards the front, and then this one in the back. Also, this is your ladder to get up on the roof. So you want to, the manufacturer states you should go up there every 90 days and check the roof seals and look for damage and that sort of thing. So make sure you go up there every 90 days, or have somebody go up there and just give it a good inspection. If you see an issue, take care of it immediately. Okay, so let's go inside. All right. So as we come in the door, this is your part of your vacuum system, right? This right here is your carbon monoxide and LP gas detector. It should always be green like it is. If it goes off, it's telling you that there's it sets as a buildup of gas or carbon monoxide. So you'll take everybody outside, leave the door open, shut the gas off at the front, and figure out what's going on. All right. This is your power converter. This converts AC to DC power. Let me get down here. Okay, so you have regular AC over here. You have regular circuit breakers like you'd see at home, and they're all labeled. That's 110 AC. Then the power's converted to 12 volt DC over here. You got regular 12 volt fuses, and they're labeled. Okay. If one of these fuses blow, they'll actually light up, and you can see through this tinted plastic here. And also, when this is plugged in, when you're plugged into shore power, it'll always keep your battery charged. This will sense how much energy your batteries need and keep them charged up. So it's a battery charger also. Okay. So, got a touch panel. Now well, you can see that the plastic film is still on there, so when you pull it off, it'll be nice and shiny. But you have master lights on and off. You check your tanks this way. They'll graduate up as they fill. Okay. More independent lights. You know, you can select them, deselect them. Your HVAC right here. You got heating and cooling. So your bedroom zone, which is zone 2, I believe. Although it doesn't really matter because it's all displayed on here. So anyway, you have your bedroom, and then of course you have your living area with the cool and with the furnace. It's pretty self-explanatory. All your slide rooms and awnings are right here. That's the awning, and then you have your slide. Okay, there's hydraulic slides in the back. Alrighty, back to home. Okay, so let's walk up here and see. Take a real quick look up here. So this is the sensor for zone 1, so that's how it checks your temperature up here. Zone 2, I mean, this is zone 2, I believe. So right there. This is a supplemental heater here. You're plumbed and wired for a washer-dryer combo if you want to put one right here. Then you have storage, of course. You go back this way, and this is your router here for Wi-Fi. And it's telling you here that this is pre-wired for a Wi-Fi signal booster. There'll be another panel on the roof where the antenna goes. That's all it's saying. If you take this cover off, there's wiring for your signal booster, and then you go on the roof, there'll be a place to install your antenna. If you ever decide to get it, it's a good thing. It just boosts public Wi-Fi so you get a better signal. But you go to kingconnect.com, and there's a few different features, a few different models you can buy. Always get the one, if you're going to get it, always get the one with the antenna on the roof. It's a little bit more, but make sure you get that one, because you'll regret it if you don't. So, okay? Alrighty. Let's move back towards the center here. I guess I'll stop here and do this. The sink and shower work like any other sink and shower. This is a GFCI here. You have a 4-speed fan here. Okay. Your toilet. I'm sure you have owned RVs before, but if not, the black tank is directly below. You can't use the toilet without chemical and water in the black tank. So if it's dry, you get to the campsite, you hook up your power and your water, you come in here, you'll dump 1 dose of chemical in the bowl, then you'll step on the kettle and wash about a gallon of water. Did I say, let me back up because I'm not sure what I just said. You put 1 dose of chemical in here, and then you step on this and stand on it until you put about a gallon of water in the black tank. Some people use more, some people, you know, it's up to you. It doesn't have to be exact. The main thing is you got to have water in there and some chemical when you start using the toilet. Otherwise, the smell will be it'll be serious, and you'll always remember after that anyway to put the chemical and water in there. So if you're going to stay at the campground for another period of time, for a longer period of time, and you have to dump the black tank before you start using the toilet again, you come in here, put the chemical in there, and put about a gallon or so of water in there. It's always got to have water or chemical in it. Okay. Okay, so we have a loft with a fan, which is a big deal. The fan part is a big deal. Okay. Excuse me. You have a power fan here with a power vent lid and everything, so it goes up and down from here. That's of course your sensor for this zone. You can turn on your ceiling paddle fan right there. Around the corner we have a middle room that can be used. You can fold this, jackknife this down, or let's see what we've got here before I say that. Oh, so this was actually a fold out. So this is a 3-panel hide-a-bed with foam panels, so it's a pretty good one. So you got a lot of room there, and of course storage. You can hook up a TV here. There's a backer here, and there's your signal and power. Okay, refrigerator works on 110 AC. So keep that in mind. Let me come back over here now. I don't forget what I was telling you. Okay, so you do have a solar panel on the roof of this trailer. So battery type is set. It's wet. That's what we have on there. You push this top right one. It says amps and volts. So here we go. Start at the beginning. Right now in the batteries there's 13.1 volts. Punch it again. And you can see this is a solar panel, this is your battery. You can see the energy going this way. So right now you're doing pretty good. You're putting 7.7 amps into the battery. That's what the solar panel is sending to store in the battery. If you push it again, you get amp hours, right? So there's it gives you 3 different readings: voltage, amp hours, and then how much you're gaining from the sun. Okay, I'll put it back to voltage. So that's what that is. All right. This one, I'm sure, I can't tell you I actually saw it, but I'm sure this one has an inverter. I know it must. And this refrigerator is inverted. Inversion is the exact opposite of conversion. I showed you it had the power converter here, which converts AC to DC power. Well, inverters take DC and turn it into AC power. So I'm sure your batteries are able to invert so you can run your refrigerator or keep it cool when you're going down the road. It draws power from the batteries, and the batteries being charged by your tow vehicle. So keep that in mind. All right, more storage. Microwave. This I don't know if sure he's got the tanks on, but we'll see here. We'll go like this. It looks like he doesn't. But you just go to the temperature and then push this in to spark it. Okay. When it comes to the oven, you're gonna use the center knob to do it, right? And you also have lights here inside and accent light, that sort of thing. Okay. Your television. I just want to look back here for a second, please. Okay. So the television does not have a lock on it, so it has a strap. So you strap it into place when you're traveling, okay? Now, there are remotes. I still haven't found them yet. Let me look in here. Oh, there they are. So this is for your smoke alarm, this battery there. This is for your fireplace here. So you can see this runs on 110 AC, and then you have, let's see where your temperature is. You can set your temperature this way. I don't know if you can see the thermostat going up and down. You can change the appearance of the fire like that. It also changes from Celsius to Fahrenheit. It has a timer that tells you you could, let's say you could, because you have limited supply of LP gas. So let's say you want to heat this area up, but you don't want to waste gas. You just use this because it runs on AC power. You can set the timer to turn on, 15 minutes before you get up in the morning, and it'll take the chill out for you. So, okay. All right. The next remote is for this here. This plays CDs and DVDs. Okay. It has Bluetooth, so you can stream wirelessly with your phone or tablet. It has AM/FM radio. You have USB here, and this is a HDMI in to go into the system. So you wanted to use some kind of device, just a little game machine or something for rainy days, you would set it right here and you go into the system through here. Okay. And it has all the rest of the features, a clock, and you can store stations, just the normal stuff also. Okay. And this is the remote for it. Then the TV works like any other TV, and there's the remote for it right there. Just remember to strap it in place so it doesn't get damaged when you're traveling. Emergency window. I'm sure you've seen these before, but it goes like this. You push it all the way through, and then you grab a hold of this tab and pull it out, and you can escape during an emergency. This couch jackknifes flat, I would say, yes. You got theater seating with controls right here for your footrest. Okay, also your dining table. There's probably, how you doing, Amanda? There's also probably 2 chairs underneath here. I shouldn't speak before I look because I get myself into trouble sometimes, but let's look and see. Let's see, where's the handle here? There we go. Yeah, so you have 2 chairs also that go with it. And that's a crank right there, too, a 3/4 inch crank. Okay. Hey, Amanda? Did she go out already? Okay. All right, so let me keep moving here. This is called a Firefly System, just so you know what this is. And these are the apps for your phone. So you can either get the information from this doohickey right here, which has a name, but I can't remember what it is. Or you can go to the website. It's Firefly Integration is the name of the company. So you can download their apps from the App Store or from Google Play or whatever. Okay, and you can run everything from your phone. All right, I'm just gonna look around and see if I forgot anything here. Sometimes I get away from myself. Looks like I've covered everything. Always strap your chairs down when you travel, just so they don't bounce around and break a window or dent your refrigerator or something. Also, when you're traveling, always screw this in so your doors and drawer can't open. All right, that way that won't get dented. And that's it out. So let me thank you for buying your trailer here at National RV Detroit. And second of all, don't forget what I said about inspecting your roof and your seals. That's a very important thing to do. And it's not just for this trailer, it's every trailer ever made. People don't inspect it enough. Also, remember this has to be winterized come when it gets close to freezing, so take care of that also. Okay? Thank you very much.